We are working at a project for about 5 years from now, and we finished the first phase, which was to do a cartoon video for prevention on saltwater, on beach, ocean. And this one that I will show you and is already finished, is not finished yet, the translation is getting better, is a project that fits with the other one, with the focus on prevention of freshwater drowning. The project includes a video, a visiting to a school, and a brochure to the kid take home with the simple childhood tasks. I will show you the video, and then when we finish, we get in the presentation. Are you able to listen?
Hi everybody, I'm Kim and I'm here to talk about how to be safe around the water.
Did I push any wrong button? Yeah.
Many people are hurt or even die when they get in trouble in the water. In fact, over 500,000 die each year worldwide. Drowning is the second leading cause of accidental death worldwide. Most accidents happen in ponds, lakes, and rivers, but they also happen in pools and even in people's houses. I'm going to give you some tips to help keep safe. If you're not a great swimmer yet, be sure and swim with an adult. If you're a good swimmer, be sure to swim in areas with lifeguards, obey all safety signs and warning flags, and ask the lifeguard about the safest place to swim.
If there's a yellow flag flying, it means you need to be very careful. If there's a red flag flying, it means don't go swimming. To reduce your risk of drowning, never swim after eating heavy meals. Don't swim alone. Swim with a friend. Pay attention to signs. Don't swim at night and remind adults not to swim after drinking alcohol. Don't try to swim beyond your ability. If there are currents, stay out of the water because they can sweep you away. Don't be macho. Whenever you see someone in trouble, call the lifeguards or other emergency professionals for help. Don't go in yourself. Many people have died trying to rescue others. Always enter the water feet first so you protect your head and neck. Especially if the water is shallow or you can't see the bottom. Always use a life jacket when boating. Even if you know how to swim, look how much trouble this man is causing himself by not wearing a life jacket. Luckily, he's okay because his friend was wearing a life jacket. Your life jacket fits correctly if you're wearing it tightly and no more than 4 fingers can fit between your shoulder and the shoulder of the life jacket. Know the weather and water conditions before getting in the water. If you hear thunder, get out of the water.
There are many places with water in your house that can be dangerous for very young children. Keep the lid down on the toilet and close the bathroom door. Stay away from any kind of water ponds and areas with water. Any type or amount of water can cause drowning to little kids. Keep your house safe. Avoid leaving toys in and around the pool that can cause little kids to reach for and fall in. Fence your pool on 4 sides with self-closing, self-latching gates. That can decrease drowning by 50 to 70%. Always turn off the pool engine while using it. Don't make a game out of holding your breath. It can be dangerous. Don't use inflatable swimming
So
Learn first aid and CPR.
this video is
Help and
not
encourage others,
yet
especially
ready,
children, to learn swimming.
but we're trying to fix some things that is not okay with our guidelines, and our worry is that it can fit for everyone in the world, and this is why ILS is together, and we hope that will be good for school, and we can reach also the parents and whatever the society. What I'm going to tell you today is about how to give initial treatment to drowning patients. And I am particularly from a place that has the privilege to know the pre-hospital, the work with lifeguards, and then work in the hospital. So I have the privilege to see everything from the place of drowning to the outcome to the discharge of hospital. Brazil has the 50th largest and populous country in the world, and you can see how much water we have in the world is too much and to worry about. It has one of the largest number of rescue. We have a very nice temperature year-round and a large freshwater surface, which make us very interested in water activities. And this is my picture from 1958. I love to be at the beach, to join the beach. And this is my first girlfriend, right there on the beach, on the Copacabana beach. And this is my father who gave me this love for the sea, for the ocean, for the activity. This is my mom, my mother-in-law, and of course all my family are aquatic. This is my youngest daughter, my dog. Even my dog loves to be in the channel around very near my house, and this is what my wife gets on the weekend. We love to fish, and what I get. In Brazil, 21 persons die each day. 260,000 hospitalizations each day, which makes the thing very bad for us. I mean, it's the second cause leading for all causes from 1 to 9 years old. Third, from 10 to 19. We first started to worry about life-saving in 1980. This is our first lifeguard tower. We don't know exactly how the lifeguard gets down to make the rescue, but he probably has some way to do it. And the first lifeguarding, 1930, the first lifeguard truck transportation, and our first lifeguard ambulance, an ambulance that takes care of the drowning around the Rio de Janeiro city. It's since 1930. This is a photo of a real resuscitation with shiver maneuver in Copacabana Beach. What became different from that time to this time? This is a holiday where in Rio de Janeiro city there is 3 million people in one day on the beach. And this is more like, how can I find Wally on this? Where is the sand? Where is the water? Where I should put a lifeguard to take care of this? This is a huge problem. So we need to focus on prevention. Although I will tell you today is about the first step to intervention, to react. I like to emphasize the importance of prevention. Yes, drowning numbers are scary in Brazil, but we do, after 1980s, working with prevention, we are decreasing the number, and we are able to decrease almost 30% from 1979 to 2010. So how we face the initial treatment of drowning is very similar of all of you. We have a whole system working to prevent, but if prevention fails, the lifeguard comes in, access the victim inside the water, make the basic life support in the water, similarize to the other lifeguard. They always work in pairs. If he is in need to an ambulance, a helicopter, a boat, whatever, and how the patient is. So, for the perspective of lifeguard, we have, they all have a very important question at the beginning when they go to a rescue. If the victim, is the victim unconscious or is the victim conscious? And this is make totally different intervention on the first aid. The first, and I will tell you about each of those on basic and on advanced. But don't fool yourself. Drowning at the hospital is just 2% of the burden. We need to know what is the 100% of burden. We need to know where are they happen, to know how intervene in those things. So, although they are, the unconscious is 0.5% of all rescues at the beach, they compose 24% at the hospital. For unconscious victim, the basic life support tells us that if your lifeguard get there and there's a respiratory arrest, this person has a mortality from 31 to 44%. If your lifeguard wait until do something, until get on the shore or on the dry place, the mortality will be 88 to 93%. It doubles, at least. But if you consider neurologic damage, it's if you do make an intervention in water, respiratory ventilation in the water, you can have 5 times less neurological damage. And this is very important, although difficult, I agree.